Lab again, talking about just everything Iron Giant, combos, tech, positioning, just how you play the character. I'll say, first off, I'm sorry if my mic's terrible. I don't have another one to record with right now. Just try to bear with me. First thing I'll say is Iron Giant. On Iron Giant, his movement is like one of his biggest tools. Like you need to know how to move with the character, or you'll just get like combo and kill. So knowing how to move this character is integral to playing the character. I'll first say like dodge, just regular dodge, is not that great for just like moving around. It's slow. You'll get hit out of it. It's not that great. Most times what I'll just use this for is like following up afterwards if I'm on the ground. Like I sometimes do this. You can follow up. It's not true, but it'll work on some players. So you just follow up and you can, you know, go into something else. Or you can do this into like neutral, right? That covers things too. So that's mainly what I'll use dodge for, is just to like just to follow up. If you want to dodge on the ground, you'll like hold forward and then down, and then just whatever, you know, like down in whatever direction you want to go, and you can just dodge. This is way better than just regular forward dodge. And again, I don't even use this too much in game because like you don't want to just be like dodging around like this. You can, but like it just eats up your eats up your meter, and then like again you'll get hit out of it. It's good, but I don't just spam that. Most of what you'll be using is either jump dodge or dodge jump. Like dodge jump I haven't been using a lot, but if you see, when you dodge and jump, it gives you a little bit momentum into your jump, right? Like you have a little bit of momentum and you'll go, right? So this could be pretty good for like, you know, just shit like that, forward air, you know, just approachable. That or, like I said, jump dodge. Like jump dodge, so you can jump dodge. And that is something else that will catch people off guard. Well, not, yeah, that's mainly what I'll use. Other movement options he has, I'll cover this in another video. He has super jump. This is where you jump, and then right afterwards, dodge, and you'll get, it doesn't use any fuel. Really good. I've been trying to practice this to get consistent at it in match. Very good tool. Another thing I've been practicing, trying to get consistent to use in match is, it's called, you see me do it there, it's I call it surfing, or momentum transfer. It's where you dodge, it's not jump, it's literally like the super jump, but you just hold a direction. So you jump dodge while holding left and right. And you gotta just get a timing for it. Yeah, but you get like a bunch of momentum. You get like transfer. I think it's transferring the momentum of the dash into your rocket boots, right? So that's really good. That like can, every time I try to go show this, record it, I seem to not be able to hit it that well. But like if you practice it, you can like do it consistently. Like, I was trying to practice it earlier. I couldn't record consistently. But that'll be, it's like really good for options like you can literally just like I've had games where like I had a game, for example, I think it was Rain Dog and Bugs Bunny, and they would like, every single time they'd like run away to try to set up their, you know, their shit, their like projectiles, and you just literally dash over them, and you know, it's kind of, it's literally, it's quite ridiculous, especially if you can get really consistent at it. So, just playing the character in general, what I would say is, you need to know a couple of things. He is the most combo food in the game, so be careful of that. Like, he will just get fucked up if they know how to combo and you don't know how to get out of it. Like, for example, Bugs Bunny has a pretty easy, like 60 plus combo on you. And then if he reads your, reads where you're trying to go, he can get you back into it. Harley, I'm pretty sure if they're good enough, can literally infinite you forever, right? Till they kill you. Batman, I've seen a couple clips where Batman also has an infinite. So those are characters you gotta be wary about, because as Iron Giant, they'll salivate at the fucking mouth. Like, they'll be fucking drooling to come up and try to hit you. So you should, the best way I'd say you get punishes on this character is either pushing when they don't think you're gonna push, or being defensive. Like, a lot of times I will get, punishes is, where a Batman or something, they, over push, and then you can get, a down air, right? Like, if they dash and then you get a down air, then you get a combo, right? Or another example is fucking on maps like this, you can just kill for someone pushing you too hard, right? Let's see if I can check. Right, like if you're on this map, what I'll do is I'll just put a couple bullets down, and then he tries to come push me, right? Or if he's just gonna, okay. Oh, sorry, my fucking home is my grab. But you can grab, and then literally just I didn't grab. But you can just kill, literally at 0 on this map. So, pushing an Iron Giant is scary sometimes. You want them to be overconfident and try to push you. It can literally get you kills.
Sandwich time!
Oh, he's just trying to break it. Come on, come here. Come up here. Yeah, literally he just dies. And that happens on quite a few maps. That happens on Bat Caves if you stand on the cars. It can happen, I think it happens at 20 to 30 on Scooby's house, depending on what character you play. Trying to think. I'm pretty sure it works on one of these maps too, but I think it's because one of them has a shorter blast zones. But even if you don't, even on other maps, I'm just gonna show it on this screen. I think this is one that's quite big. Shaggy, calm the fuck down. But even on maps like this, you can literally kill at 60. That's ridiculous. You get a grab at 60 and they die. So knowing when and how to get grabs is also important. It's hard to get some grabs. There used to be a confirm. This is why the nerf hit him so hard. They shadow nerfed him too, because he used to confirm. I used to do stomp down special, and you could dodge out of it as it hit, and you would get a confirm into a grab, literally a true combo into grab. But now you can't. So the best way to grab is literally just bolting. Or you can. This doesn't really work. I don't think it really works at higher percent.
I guess I'm not
But you can car. That okay, it does work. But yeah, you can. I don't really use that. I should start using that more. But yeah, as the third hit hits, you can literally grab. It's gotta be right away though, and it will combo. You saw it. It comboed. You get a grab. It's easier, like I said, at lower percents. But yeah, that can get you a grab. And again, this is stuff where sometimes sometimes humans won't react. It depends on how good they are. So I've literally seen clips of Iron Giants that do this. We'll have to take him off dodge so he doesn't go out of it. But yeah, you can do stupid things if they're stupid. So people oh, I saw a clip where it's oh, this is broken, but this is literally so easy to get rid of. So there are things you can go for where it's not true, but it still works. especially against humans. This, like I was showing you, this, like, since it kills it, this is literally, like, your best tool to combo. You want to, almost always, you want to get your combo to go to that, right? Either, like, the way that I finish is either, like, doing up airs off the top, or you get them into one of these, and you can dodge out of it. So, like, you can be taking someone, across the stage, right? Like, you can, and then dodge into it again. Again, that works better on connection too. A lot of these things work better on connection. Oh, I didn't say that. These tech, like super jump and surfing, also work way better on connection. Like it's for some reason it's easier to hit on connection. I don't know why, but it is. That's the same thing with this. If you when you're online, those will like. I don't know how to describe it, but they'll take long, like not long. They will. They seem to like go into hit stun for long. And they'll like make it like some things like I don't know if I can show it off connection, but I'll literally be playing sometimes against this works so good. Like if there's an Iron Giant. But you can literally, like, just try to position him. But you can literally, like, and then hit him. Oh, he's gonna fucking just fall off. 1 second. But yeah, you can literally, it's hard to show, but if you can get him, like, here, it works on other characters too, but oh my god, you can combo Iron Giant so hard. You up air them, it doesn't even have to start with up air. You can up air, up special them, and they'll like hit onto the roof, where they're on the fucking roof, and then you can cancel it into ups, like uppercut, and you literally just do that, where you just cancel, uppercut, go into another one, cancel, uppercut, go into another one, and then it'll literally, I've had it times where I'll do that to someone at like 80, and then get them to like 180. And they'll fucking die. Like, you can literally hit some of the nastiest combos on this map. It's something to be aware of. This map is also a problem for Iron Giant too, if they know how to play around it. Because if they know how, they'll just bounce off and shit. And like, it's hard to like punish them. Like, I played against an Iron Giant where I got him to like 300 because he just kept bouncing off here until he was down and then just not die. So this can be, it can be really good Iron Giant, it can also be really bad. This map is like weird. Especially with these, like, you'll get caught in these a lot of the time. People will try to fucking come down and hit you. Your best option is literally just to do this. Like, if you're ever on ledge and they're trying to fucking come at you, you either just want to uppercut or do a up special. That'll be your best way to get that. Let me think. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, go back here. This is, again, this is one of his best, one of his, like, really good ways. Like, this is how you condition people to push you. So, a lot of the way that I play is, not so much in 1v1s, I haven't played too much 1v1s, but in 2v2s, the way that I'll play is, you, like, start off the match by trying to get a couple bolts, and you'll throw these things out, and your idea is you want to get them, like, to try to push you. Like, they'll get annoyed of you doing this kind of shit, right, obviously, and then when they try to push you, they'll push you in two different kinds of ways. They'll either, like, try to jump over, like this, like, right on top of you, to try to get a punish, or they'll let go, like, high, and, like, try to come over. And both of those are, like, actually pretty good for you if you know when they're gonna do it and how to react. Because if they start doing it when you're in this, there are times where they'll jump up and they'll just wait, and then they just can come down and hit you, right? But if they're not great about it, you can be charging this and they'll try to come to punish you, and instead of like getting hit by the projectile, they'll get hit by this big ass hitbox, bro, that sends you up, and then you can combo them. Or if they are trying to come above you, right, you can literally just jump. Like if they're trying to come like way too far above you, like up here, you just jump in up air, right? And that's like the best. That's where I'll say you want to be as Iron Giant. You want to be below them. That's your best option, is for them to be above you. You never really want to be above them, right? Like it's scary to be above them because they can just, so many characters can just up air you, up air, like fucking playing against a Bugs Bunny and you're above them at like 120, they fucking love that shit. They just up air you, and you're scared to come down. The only time you ever want to really be above someone is when you like dash in and get a stop, right? Like that's pretty much the only time you'll be like above someone. And that's for like the split side. Again, there's down special when you're coming down, but if they already know you're coming down, and fuck it, it's just the Iron Giant cliche. They're like, oh, you're gonna use a down special. So it's literally, let me see if I can. Like it is almost, it's so easy to punish this. Like you just literally punch up, right? And I know I have a lot of time, but you literally have a lot of time anyways, right? Or even like neutral, like you just neutral, not neutral, but up special, right? Every character that has like an upward hitbox, even if it's on the ground, I think, look. Like look, that it's so predictable. So like you can't just fall down with that. Like you trying to fall down with down special will 90% of the time, I won't say that high. A lot of the time will just not work. They'll just hit you out of it. The only time it's really the only time it really is useful is if they're so distracted on your teammate, or what other I'll use it for is you can use it as like a bait, right? Like you bait and they think they're gonna get like a free up air or whatever, and you can just like dodge out of it, right? Or they are gonna back up and you can just dodge forward and hit them. So that's what I'll say it's good for, but like just using it off the rip is bad. Like just using it like this, bad. Using it like this, not that good, right? It's only good for like baits and if there are high percents and you know you can hit them. It used to be really good. There used to, before they patched, you used to be able to do combos because you could dash out of it after a hit. Like you could do this and then dash out of it. You can't do that anymore. They nerfed it. So you could do combos. Dude, I've seen some clips of some crazy combos. But what I used to do is down air, down special. I guess it doesn't work on Iron Giant. Never really tested it on Iron Giant because I don't play against him. if you're against Iron Giant, you don't need to practice combos. He's so fucking easy to combo. But like against Squishy like this, you used to be able to. I think it starts at 55. Yeah, at like mid-percent, you literally could do that, dodge out of it, and get a grab confirmed for free. And like I showed you before, if you grab them at like anywhere above 5%, they're just dead. Like if they're above like 60%, you pretty much kill them. Anything else that I'm not? I don't think I've talked about the ledge yet. I don't think it's great to come off of ledge with jump. I think, especially as Iron Giant, because you only have one jump and then you go into boosters, coming off of ledge with jump is pretty bad. Because you're just gonna like come off and you're gonna be like pretty slow in the air. Like, and especially when they're sitting right here trying to get down airs, you know, trying to like spike you down and shit. You coming up like this is actually the worst thing you can do. You could do this, I guess, but that's like if you're trying to sit on ledge. Oh, you can also think that I found out, you can, when you're holding ledge, you can just dash out, right? I'm not even using jump. That's my dash. So just dash, and then you can jump. Or, what I've been doing too is you can actually, if you jump dash, you can actually get on there easier, and you can like neutral as soon as you get on there. That's okay. I haven't used this too much in the game. I just know it's an option I can do. But that seems like it would be alright. But most of the time, if you're trying to get off stage, what you want to do is just dash off. Like, say you're holding here and they're trying to like hit you off, just dash to the side, not forward. Dash to the side off, and then you keep your jump, and you can like just like sometimes what I'll do is I'll dash, jump, and then I'll up special off to the side, and then you can be up here, and then even like if you think they're getting cocky, go for one of those. And you can even dash out of it afterwards, or fucking. It's a lot of things you can do from here, right? That, you know. A lot of things you can do off of the ledge afterwards. Is just remember that you only have one jump here. So you gotta make that shit last. Not last, but make it useful. Because just using a jump like this, in my opinion, just jump up like that, you're just asking to get hit. This thing, get bolts, combos. Sometimes I'll do. Why is it sometimes? I'll try to do the fucking movement tech, but you can go into with stomp and then come out with one of these. And go into that, you know. That's not true, but again, that will like work on. That'll work on humans, right? Like stomp into this. Like stomp isn't true, but will work on humans, especially if you hit the ball. This also blocks projectiles, so I think I can get Shaggy to fight me again. And you see that? Oh wait, he's jumped over. But if he throws it into it, throw it into it. Yeah, there. It broke it because it did more damage. But it has a certain amount of health. I don't know why it's not. Maybe Velma would be easier to show us with. I guess it goes right over top. But yeah, it will block projectile. You see it block your projectile. Yeah, it does block. I think it's 2 per. It depends on how much damage it does. You have it. It'll block. Other important things I would say is his bolts. His bolts are, I would say, the most important part of his kit. It's the only reason that you won't get combo sometimes, right? Because your combo food, like I said, for Bugs, Harley Quinn, and Batman, they have like pretty insane infinites on you. Like Harley Quinn has an actual true infinite, especially on Iron Giant. So like the only way that you'll get out of a combo sometimes, especially against higher elo players, is if you pop your bolts. So one thing that I see a lot that I don't think is really good is I'll go to 2v2 matches and it'll be an Iron Giant on my team or an Iron Giant on their team, and literally they won't grab any bolt, like because you start with 2 bolts right off the bat, right? 2 bolts, that's like nothing to get hit, right? Like most time when someone like an Iron Giant pops bolts, they'll do this and I'll hit away all their bolts and then I'll combo them, right? So you spawning in and just popping your bolts when you only have 2 of them is really stupid. First off, you should be trying to get at least one of these in. Like I try to start a match and get one of these in it, like at least right in the beginning, right? Start in, get that, or start and like throw one of these, right? And then that like pushes them away. One thing that I found out too is you can eat and then like cancel it, right? Like you eat and it takes like a long time to just eat your bolt, and you can't act out of like that whole time. Like you can get punished. So if you like eat and then dodge, you can literally like act out of it right after, right? So that's something they should keep in mind. But like I was saying with bolts, I do not think, I don't think, in the very beginning, I don't think you should pop your bolts in the very beginning. I think that's how you throw a lot of Iron Giant games, is just popping them in the beginning, because then you're waiting for so long for them to come back up. And then they can just combo you, and then by the time your bolts are up again, you're at like 130. The only characters that I will really pop my bolts for in the beginning are if it's like a Bugs Bunny, Batman, or Harley Quinn, because they will get on top of you and then just try to like I said, they'll just try the infinite. So those are 3 characters that I will say I definitely pop my bolts for. Or if they're cracked Tom and Jerry. I don't know if you see Void, because you can do like Void tech where you it's basically like an infinite on Tom and Jerry. If they know how to do that, then Tom and Jerry as well. But most of the other characters don't really. Maybe Arya too. Arya's fucked. Arya has the best matchup against Iron Giant. Honestly, like, she just combos the shit out of him for like nothing. But every other character, I'd say you want to wait to use your bolts, right, until you can get a great opportunity. Like, a lot of times what I wait to use my bolts for is like when either they're both grouped up together, and then you can bolts and then just run in and get a down, like a down air, and then they can't really. Or what actually makes down special good is you can literally down special and bolts, and they can't hit you out of it. That really good. That is the only way I'll say down special is fucking insane. Is if you have bolts and they're like, say you're getting hit up all the time, you keep getting. This happens a lot. You're just literally getting comboed at the top of the stage. You can just down special and bolts, and you're out of it all. And they take a bunch of damage. Anything else? Anything else? You can movement tech from the ledge. If you do the like surf tech or momentum transferring tech on the ledge, you can get off. I think it is like relatively the same amount, like the same timing, but you have to be like around here on the ledge. You can't be too far down, or it just doesn't do anything. Like, you just, you know. I think that's everything, though. I don't think there's much else. If I think of anything else, I'll post another video, but this is pretty much most of like what I use and how I play the character. Thank you for watching.